continually. He will satisfy thy soul in drought. You know what drought is? The absence of rain. He will make fat thy bones. That's talking about the marrow of the bones. Your health will come. You will be like a watered garden. Excuse me, like a spring of water whose waters fail not. They shall be of thee, shall build the old waste places. This is beautiful. Thou shalt raise up the foundations of many generations. Thou shalt be called the repairer of the breach, the restorer of paths to dwell in. What a wonderful promise from God here. If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, it's talking about the Day of Atonement here. This is an annual Sabbath. This is the Day of Atonement. If you turn away your foot from this day, from doing your pleasure on my holy day, and call this Sabbath a delight, the holy of Jehovah honorable, and shall honor him, not doing thine own pleasure, not doing thine own ways, or finding thine own pleasure, nor speaking thine own words. This is what God promises. Verse 14. Then shalt thou delight thyself in the Lord, and I will cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth, feeding thee with the heritage of Jacob thy father, for the mouth of the Lord Jehovah has spoken it. Those are terrific blessings, church. What a powerful promise God has made us when we observe the Day of Atonement. Now here's the deal, plain and simple. There is no other day in the year that you will find in your Bible that makes all the promises that the Day of Atonement makes. This day has greater promises for those who observe it than any other day in the biblical year. It is not only that one day that God calls the entire nation into a day of fasting, affliction, and prayer. A day to put away all wickedness and sin, and a day when the heavens will open and God gives you a new start in life. You recalibrate your life and start all over brand new. And you do it every year on the Day of Atonement. During that whole year, things happen to us. We live in the world, and the world is broken. And the broken world we live in, impacts our lives in ways we may not know. But God gives us a method, a pathway to undo all that the world does to us on the Day of Atonement. May God be praised now. In answer to the question, why do we keep the Day of Atonement? Should Christians celebrate the day? And if so, what is the biblical model? The biblical model is found in Isaiah chapter 58. Today we have looked at the Day of Atonement, a marvelous, marvelous day God has ordained for His children. Shall we stand?